Hi all, welcome to my new channel. As you can see, it's a bit ad hoc at the moment, using my mobile phone just to record. Everything else obviously be done on the computer. Just a quick introduction video really, where I'm just explaining what I'm doing, what I hope to achieve, where I'm going, where I've been, and so on and so forth. I'm not professing to be any expert or amazing or anything. I've just got to a point where I'm going to start taking this a bit more seriously. I've not got the best kit. We'll go through all that soon, and it's all done on a budget. So hopefully that can kind of, well, that might ring true with hopefully a lot of sim racers out there, where you see all these people with all this mega kit spending thousands upon thousands on their kit. I spent 1,200 quid all in, okay, and that's running VR. I'll go through all my bits and pieces at some point. I've got a cheapie, about 100 quid for my VR headset, which is just an Oculus CV1. I mean, the graphics through it aren't great, but you are sat in the car, and in my eyes, coming from racing in real life to be able to see the apexes and so on and so forth, and see where your wheels are placed and everything else, it just works better for me. In an ideal world, I'd have something a lot better. Running a Legion T5 PC, which I picked up 600 quid used, and it runs everything absolutely fine with no grumbles whatsoever. Thrustmaster wheel, the TSPC I think it is, and I picked that up for about 250 quid used with the Ferrari wheel. And then we got the old Thrustmaster pedals with the old load cell brake on them. And the rest of it's all cheapy bits. I've got a little cheapy button box off of eBay, which I use for various odds and sods, as you would usually. And underneath I've got set up with the old Dayton puck, audio pucks for a bit of rumble and so on and so forth. Yeah, and that's pretty much just a quick intro, and hope you enjoy the video.
Well, I say a bit of an intro there. Sorry about the squeaky chair. I didn't realise how much it actually squeaked. Doesn't say too much for the GT Omega, does it, for a chair? But I don't notice it with my headphones on anyway. And I thought I'd do a voiceover because I looked like a fat, sweaty man there at the time. So just obviously doing it on my lunch break. And come in and I am rather warm. Just in the background, just running a few bits and pieces. I love cars, come from a car background, love all cars. There's a good ploughing into the post there. And I enjoyed racing. I started off in karts and then moved on to all sorts. I've done Sports 2000s, kind of open top stuff at various different tracks, and driven various different cars at various different places. Never followed through the whole championship, never could afford to, but kind of done arrive and drives on various different places and times and so on and so forth. So I now do instruct at a few different places, taking people out in kind of cool cars and showing them how to drive them properly. So I've got a little bit of a background bringing it into sim racing. I've had an Xbox in the past. I had an old Logitech, is it 920, 923 or whatever it was, for the Xbox, for a bit of fun. As you can see in the background, I played on, I think Project Cars 2 was my first sim racing game. Didn't compete on that, just kind of worked through it. Forza as well, again, a bit more arcadey. I think that's Forza running in the background now, a little Beamer. Fine, no grumble. Or was it Assetto Corsa? It might be Assetto Corsa, I think. Yeah, and then again had a go on Assetto Corsa, ACC, all on the Xbox One. And I competed a few bits and pieces, but never really took it that seriously. This year I was going back into karting, so I thought, well, sod it, I'll go and do a bit of karting. We'll crack on with that, and lo and behold, it's got too much. It's too expensive. A lot of time away from the family. I've got 3 kids, got a missus, we just got a new puppy as well, so things are all a bit manic. So this is ideal. I can get a kind of hour in the evening just to do a bit of practice, which I'll go through. Hopefully some of you guys will find it interesting how someone actually practices. Don't just do hot laps again and again and again. There's various different ways. I'll bring that in and do a video on it. I've had a quick explanation of my little setup here, nothing spectacular, but it seems to be doing the job for the time being. No doubt I'll update in the future once I get there, but at the moment I've sunk a few quid into this and it will do me a turn. So yeah, this is where I'm at. So I started iRacing 3 months ago, maybe not even that much, halfway through the season, and competed in a few races. I've just been doing 1 race a week just to find my feet, and found it very difficult to begin with iRacing because it felt like you were driving on ice. The cars are always a bit slidey and they didn't feel like Assetto Corsa does on the PC, where the cars feel planted and heavy. I really do like the way the Assetto Corsa cars feel. They're a bit more realistic. But now I've got used to iRacing and tweaked a few setups and whatnot. I've kind of got used to it. But here is how I've got on. So my first race there, I think I finished 6th. Knocked up my safety rating a wee bit. So, I mean, that was my lowest finish so far. So that was my first race. I was a bit off the pace. Weren't sure what to expect and how to get on. Second race at Summit Point, I think I come second. I may even start on pole, I can't remember now. But either way, there we are. I was 2 seconds behind the leader. Another rookie. But again, knocked all my points up. We're getting there. And there we are, Alton Park, one of my favourite tracks. I should have won it. But again, I came second. I like to come second by the looks of it, but again we're head and shoulders above the rest. Again, it's only rookies, knocked up to D licence, not setting the world on fire, but we are slowly moving up. Again, Akiyama, that was a tricky one for me, but again I managed to, I think I started again, I can't remember if I started on pole there or not and dropped it in the first lap, but yeah, it all went a bit pear-shaped. I come off the track and a few others crashed around us, so I've done well to finish second, so happy days. Then the last round was Laguna Seca, which again I think I probably should have won, but let it get away from me again. So we're finishing second. We're moving up. So as far as I'm concerned, all is good. So yeah, but there we are. It's just where I've come from. I've dabbled, I've started off, and now this season coming up, I've got my first race at the weekend, and we'll see how it goes. So yeah, thanks for listening, guys. Bit of an outro at the end, and I'll get some more videos out soon. Take care all.
Right guys, well I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please like and subscribe. I'm going to be doing whole loads of different videos and some funny bits and pieces and whatnot, so hopefully it'll take off, and we'll just see where we're going, and you can follow the journey to hopefully being a decent sim racer. So I'll catch you next time. Cheers guys.